Hola chicos, we are going to take about 5 minutes to quickly go over the new expectations for virtual learning. As you guys probably know, through at the very earliest, January 19th, we are going to be doing all virtual learning, no in person. So we have some new expectations that are going to look different than they did at the beginning of the school year. Okay, there's 6 in total. First expectation is to attend all daily Google Meets. Second is to remain on the Meet until the work is completed. Third is to be punctual and arrive to class on time. 4 is to self-advocate. 5 is to use ninth period. And 6 is to use a paper notebook. Okay, so our first one is muy importante, and it is to attend our daily Google Meets. District policy has changed in regards to attendance, so students are required to check into daily meets and will be marked absent in Infinite Campus if they are absent. Okay, so what happens if you cannot make a Google Meet? If students are unable to attend the daily Google Meet, they must contact me prior to class. Absence will be excused as long as student has contacted me and the daily work has been fully completed. All daily work posted in Google Classroom needs to be fully completed whether you are personally attending the class or not. Okay, another one is that students need to remain on the Meet until the work is completed. Okay, so it's not just going to be that you're logging on for the first 5 minutes just to log off and then not do the assignment. You are going to stay on the Meet. You can have your camera and your mic off, but attendance in the Google Meet is mandatory. However, 3 days a week, students will be dismissed in the first 5 to 10 minutes of class in order to work on the daily assignment. So 3 days a week, it will be kind of more independent work. And then 2 days, it will be class where we'll be going over things together and you guys might be in breakout rooms. Okay, students must remain on the Meet until they have completed that day's work. Once they have completed that day's work, they can write estoy terminado or estoy terminada in the chat. Remember, that means that I am finished, and that just cues me to know that, okay, now I can go and I can look over your work. If students sign off the Meet and they do not complete that day's assignment, their parents will be notified. Okay, another expectation that's very important, because the first 5 to 10 minutes of class will be most of the direct instruction. You have to be punctual and arrive to class on time. If you arrive late, you will be marked tardy in Infinite Campus. Okay, next is to self-advocate verbally. Okay, it's extremely important that students verbally ask questions on the Google Meet. If you need clarification or you have a question as you're going over things, a lot of the times I am not actually looking at the Google Meet because I'm working from my computer. So if you just write it in the chat, I can't really see it. So you need to make sure that you are actually verbally asking me if you have a question and that you unmute yourself and use your microphone. Okay. Number 5 is to use ninth period. If you need any help or you need to talk to me, you can use this link to get me in ninth period. You can also find this link on the weekly plan that I will be sending out as well. Okay, use a paper notebook also. Some of you guys have been doing your notes electronically, but you really need a paper copy of your notes, okay? So all notes must be written on paper and photo evidence must be submitted via Google Classroom on all of the assignments labeled apuntes. I want to see that when we are doing the notes that you guys are taking, that you have something that you can always refer back to as you are working on other assignments virtually, so that you always have something there as a reference. Okay, so now you can continue on with this Nearpod. There's one more question left for you to answer about the 6 expectations. Once you're done, remember to write estoy terminado or estoy terminada in the chat, and then you can go.